Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Farming Simulator 25. So last time we were starting the planting of the rice crop and we've got one more field to do. We've done two, one's up there. One more to do, so we'll get that done now. Okay, the GPS line seems to be within the pump, so to go around that. There we go. Yep, so basically just do the headlands on this one and then start going up and down, get the field finished, and that'll be all three rice paddy fields planted. So I'll get on with this now as a time lapse and speak to you once it's done. That's all three fields of rice now planted. I don't know whether we need to check for whether it needs anything else. Well, it won't need rolling. Let's check the, I think it's mulch apparently. It's fully fertilised. Yeah, it doesn't need rolling. So yeah, I think that's all we can do really. The fields are fully done. There's nothing more we can do to them, apart from just wait for the harvest time, which will be in sometime. I don't know exactly which month. I can check the calendar and see what it says about harvesting. I think well, certainly we harvested in August last time, but maybe July. Rice harvest time August, September. So yeah, August it'll be then that we harvest those, and then we can get our rice bag production running again. We put in last season. Unfortunately, I had to use another pallet, so I've virtually got a full load on here just to finish the last couple of rows I need to do, but never mind, it won't get wasted, it will be used again in the next year. So I was hoping to sell it already, but never mind. So we're going to need a bit of money coming in at some point. I would love to buy some more land. I know I can take a loan out. I don't like doing loans, but I can do that. You have to pay interest on loans. And we could do that, because I think otherwise we're going to struggle. We need to start expanding this farm, and we haven't really bought anything yet, apart from one tractor, so, and a small trailer. You can see how the tyres are wet. I just had to drive into the field to deliver the pallet, and you can see how they got really wet just driving through the water, which I really like. I don't think the other fields need anything doing to them at the moment. We'll check that though. Well, they need rolling, but we don't have a roller, so they also need lime. Actually, they've only got one stage of fertiliser, haven't they? So, yes, they will both need more fertiliser to do that. So I'll get the fertiliser spreader on. I think the first one we did, the canola field, might be too established now to be able to drive on it. I think it will probably destroy the crop. But we can do this field, because this one shouldn't have grown enough yet, the oat field, hopefully, to be able to spread fertiliser. Yeah, I think we're okay. So I'll do this one. This is literally just a few seconds job, really. Take long at all. And the other one, I don't think I will be able to spread it with fertiliser because, like I said, it's going to be too established now. And it will crush the crop. I suppose I could go around the edge of the field and just do what I can. This one done first, and then we'll have a look at that second field. It's pretty much covered the whole field there. Just got to get just a small bit in the middle, I think. Do. Right, so now we'll head off to the second field, which is just here. And I'm pretty sure this is going to damage it, so I don't want to be doing that. I'll just touch the wheel against the edge and see what happens. We haven't got row crop ties on. No, that has definitely destroyed the crop, so it's a shame. I'll turn it on to go around the headland once on the outside. We're wasting a lot of fertiliser, it's probably not even worth it. It's hardly covering the field at all. We won't do it. Let's have a quick look at the menu and see what it looks like. Yeah, it's fertilised it a bit, but it's not really worth it. See where, well, I've missed a few little bits, but that's mostly done. So yeah, we'll leave the fertilising. I think we've missed our opportunity to do that one. I didn't really think about it, but never mind. We should still get a reasonable yield off it, and it's not a massive field anyway. I think the benefit is greater when you have a bigger field to cover. What's going on here? Although the AI has improved a bit, quite a lot actually, it still has its moments. Right, so we'll drop this off again, and then we'll have a look at what else we can do. It's going to be contract work though, because our own fields have, like, just shown you there's not much more we can do to them. But we'll take a look at the contract menu and see what there is. So there's a cultivating contract. Now there's a few fertiliser contracts. What I might do is take one of the fertiliser contracts and use the same equipment to do them all. Although we have done that before. It makes money. It is worth doing. I'm just conscious if we're not doing anything different, we're always doing the same thing. There's another weeding contract which we did. We did field 36 before. They pay quite well actually, the weeding contracts. Don't take too long to do. Yeah, let's do another weeding contract and borrow the items. I think because the money is there to be made. Yeah, we'll head to the shop and we'll get that done. Where are we? Here we go. So it's the same equipment we used last time, but it does pay for itself. It's a profitable job to do, so I'll get that done. And then potentially we'll buy some more land, hopefully, maybe with a small loan, but this job will help pay for it. So I'll get on and do that now. So there we go, that is the hill completed, and look at that rain. That is some serious rain coming down. I assume it's like a monsoon or something. It's heaviest rain I think I've seen so far. It might have been a bit even heavier a minute ago, I'm not sure, but anyway, that's the job finished, so we will get that turned in. It's reduced the amount a bit, but not too much, because we've hired the machine. So what have we got now? 89,000. Getting towards the amount we need to buy a field. I wonder if we should just do some fertilizing, and then if we borrow that, we'll probably take all of the jobs out, all the fertilizer jobs, and then get them all done, and then have a bit more money then to be able to afford the new land, hopefully. That's the plan. Right, okay, so here we are with the fertilizer spreader again. We're going to have to buy some of the fertilizer though. This time I think I'm going to take it out to the spreader before I turn in the contract. I'm not sure whether I got the money or not back for that. So let's buy some fertilizer, which will be here. So we'll buy 2 bags of fertilizer, I think. And we'll head off to the first field, which is literally just around the corner. Field 77 first will do, and then we'll go on to the bigger fields as well. Well, there's 2 smaller fields and 1 bigger field to do. But yeah, we'll start with field 77, which is, trying to find it. I'm going the wrong way. It's this way. Okay, here it is. Without crashing into everyone, we will cross the road and we will spread this one with fertilizer. So once again, I'll set up my steering, which is just a case of going around the headland. Basically, it's so small. And I'll do that, and then we'll move on to the other fields. So that's the contract finished, or all 3 contracts finished. What I don't want to do though is turn it in with the fertilizer still in the spreader. I would like to try and save that, either for another contract or for using on my own fields, so I will keep that. I'm going to take it back to the shop, and then I'll turn the contracts in from there, and that way hopefully we'll get to keep the fertilizer, and I should get full amount for the contract. So I'll see you back at the shop. Back at the shop now, so I'll just get this unloaded. There we go, fertilizer's out, and now I will turn in the contract. So I did already finish one, I did complete one before, but I'll do both of them now. So we'll get both of them collected. There we go, and we now have 93,000, almost 94,000 actually. So that's good. Not enough to buy a field yet, but what I'll do, because it's gone dark, I'll go back to the house and we will rest until the morning, and then in the morning we'll take a small loan, hopefully, and buy a new field. Because I've been wanting to do this since the beginning of the series. Unfortunately, it has taken a bit more property maintenance out. The canola's looking good, and oat field over here. So we've only got 2 fields really, apart from the rice. 2 combinable fields. I'm sure we do start with less land than normal. I'm sure that's less than we normally start with in the Farming Simulator game. Okay, so basically, we've got to buy what I can afford. Let's go to the finances page. We'll borrow some money. Let's borrow. Will that be enough? 30,000. Let's have a look at the fields again. We need to go to the farmland page. Field 25 is worth 120,000, so we can just about afford that. It's the cheapest one, I think, apart from that forest area there, but that's not really what I want. These are all too expensive. That one's not too bad, 131,000 for that. Yeah, too much. So, cheapest one is Field 25. I'm sure that's probably the one most people will buy first because it is the cheapest. But let's go and buy that. And we now own. We have no money, but we do own a field. Our first new field. And what is in it? Nothing at all, I don't think. I think it's an empty field, so let's check what it needs. It's cultivated. So it's ready to drill. It's got some fertiliser. Has it got weeds? No, it doesn't have weeds. Okay, so that's all. So yeah, it's a cultivated empty field. So what we'll do is we'll drill it. So we'll need a tractor. We'll do. Still no more honey on the pallet. Not sure why that's just slowed down. You'd have thought we'd have had a bit more than that by now. Anyway, we'll get the drill on. Oh, I hope it's not too late in the year to drill now. Let's just check the calendar. Oh, we can do soybeans. Sorghum. I'm just thinking of combinable crops really at the moment. We can't really do rice unless we create a paddy field, but that'd be probably cost more money, I think, to do that. So it's basically sorghum or soybeans. So let's head down to the new field and get it drilled. So yeah, I'll get on with that now. Right, okay, change of plan. We've got to the field, but unfortunately this drill will not do either of those 2 crops, it seems, even though you used to be able to do sorghum and soybeans with a regular seed drill. They have now removed that. So the only choice now is to either plant grass, for which we have no grass machinery, or we could get a planter, or hire, well, obviously not buy one, but hire or lease a planter, and that will do sorghum and soybeans. This is the cheapest one, so we'll look at that one. Can we afford to lease it? Just wow, £2,500 to lease that. But we've got no choice really because we have to put something in the field. So yeah, we'll have to do that. So we've leased a planter. Take this one back to the yard and we'll pick up the new planter from the shop. So I'll see you at the shop. So here we are down at the shop. Luckily we've got some fertiliser from contract left over. It was a good thing to leave that. So we can put some fertiliser in it. There we go. We probably can't afford to buy any seed. We do have some seed in the drill at the yard, so we could do that. We'll try and buy some seed, I think, but I don't think we'll be able to afford it. Seeds. No, we cannot afford any seeds. I'm hoping there'll be enough in that drill though at the yard to be able to do it. I hope. So yeah, I'll head back to the yard with this. We'll try and unload the seed out of our drill and put it into this planter. and get that field planted. So we've done the headlands of this field now. It's going to take a bit longer than I was expecting, so we'll probably continue with this in the next episode. But we've managed to get 3 laps of the headlands done, and then we'll finish it off in the next one. So yeah, it's not going too bad actually, apart from having to release this planter, which I wasn't expecting to have to do, which is a bit of a shame, but we should hopefully get the money back through the harvesting of the crop, so that should be okay. So I'll leave it there. Just out of interest though, just show you the, I'm sure it's hail and not rain. It seems to be bouncing a bit. And the flakes are staying on the ground longer than would be natural for a sort of normal raindrop. So I'm sure it's hail. It's really bad weather. I'm hoping for some better weather in the summer, because otherwise we're going to struggle to get our harvest done. But yeah, anyway, we'll leave it there for now. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.